group. Grateful for, oh, bless you, Susan. Grateful for my lovely face. Grateful for my kids and finding my purpose. Grateful for the weekend. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right, is it recording? Did you guys get a recording message? I didn't get one. Yes, it is recording. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right. Hi, Michelle. I'm grateful for the new opportunity for full day of opportunity. Great, great, great. Okay, let's kick this off. So, okay, this is how this topic came up, right? Unleash your power, defy the forces holding you back from your true purpose. This is how this happened. So I've seen this thing going around on some different things going around on Instagram, and I thought I'm gonna put this into Chat GPT the other day, right? I asked Chat GPT, if you were evil, if you were the devil and wanted to stop an individual from meeting their true potential and living in their purpose, how would you do it? This is why I asked ChatGPT. If you were the devil and you wanted to stop me from meeting my true potential, how would you do it? This ChatGPT thing spewed out like 10 or 11 things so quickly, right? And it said, if I was the devil and I wanted to prevent you from meeting your true potential and living in your purpose, I would employ several subtle yet powerful strategies to disrupt your progress. Right? Now, I can't go through all of them today, so I'm going to break it into two. We're going to do half this week and half next week. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to look at how the devil, evil, could stop you from meeting your true potential. So drop a one in the chat if you're ready to discover how ChatGPT would stop you from meeting your true potential. Yes, the ones are coming in. The ones are coming in. Come on, I like interaction. I like interaction. Drop the ones, otherwise we're gonna have to stop. Drop the okay. There you go. They're coming in now. Wake up, wake up. Excellent, excellent. And drop a two in the chat if you're ready to find out how you can defy the forces that are holding you back from your true purpose. Drop a two in the chat if you are ready to find out how you can defy the forces that are stopping you from living in your true purpose. Okay, we're awake now. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So before I go any further, before I dive into that, let me introduce myself. So my name is Michelle Jenny. I'm a business coach. I'm also an identity mentor, an elite sales specialist, a rebuilder, a mom, a wife, a serial entrepreneur, an international speaker as well, an award-winning international speaker. I do it all. I do it all up here, right? So basically, I help you to discover your true self. I help you to shift your mindset, build your self-esteem and confidence so that you can go on to achieve your goals and build thriving businesses and careers and live as your best self. So you can choose to pay attention for the next 15, 20 minutes or so. That is, of course, your choice. I personally recommend that you do pay attention, and if you can, minimize distractions and listen with an open mind. And if you are anything like me, you're going to want to grab a pen and some paper because you are going to want to make notes. The note takers are the money makers. It is also my belief that the information that we share on these calls, Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. UK time, can change your life if you implement some of the things that we are talking about. So has everyone got their pens and paper ready? Are we ready to go? Drop a yes in the chat if you are ready, ready, ready to go. Let's go, let's go. I see Suzanne has her pen at the ready. Yep, yep, I can see all the yeses coming through. Let's start. So the first thing that Chat GPT would do, if it was the devil, is it would plant seeds of doubt. It would constantly whisper to you, however it can, that you are not good enough, right? It would whisper to you that you are not smart enough, that you are not worthy enough, and make you believe that your past failures define you. And that trying again would only lead to disappointment. So, how many of us have that little devil on the shoulder constantly whispering, you can't do it, you're not good enough, you'll never be successful? Yeah, that's the evil sitting on your shoulder trying to pull you back. Now, how do you combat that? How do you combat that? That's easy. Affirmation practice. Now, we often speak about affirmation practices and the affirmations that we say on these calls. So, affirmation practice. Start each day with positive affirmations that reinforce your worth and your capabilities. Repeat truths that you know. I am enough. I mean, I'm capable. I am deserving of success. And it will help to rewire the mind to combat that doubt, that evil that you hear on your shoulder. Another thing you can do is you can reflect on your achievements. Okay. So keep a journal of past successes and moments when you overcame your challenges. And look at this often because it will remind you that you are more than capable than your doubts make you believe. Okay, surround yourself with positive influences. Now, I can see you guys on this call, which means that you already know that you're in a positive surrounding, you're in a positive group. So, seek out a supportive tribe of people or mentors who believe in you and offer encouragement when you begin to doubt yourself. So, of course, we've got the rebuild group that many of us are part of. We've got the sales academy that many of us on this call are part of. We've got speakers academy that some of us are part of. You know, so we have the rebuild community. We have the NVU community. So there's so many groups that we are part of that help us build ourselves up and support us when we need it. Okay, so that's the first thing that ChatGPT would do if it was a devil. The second thing is it would encourage comparison. Right? ChatGPT said, I would push you to compare yourself to others, especially, get this, especially in social media, making you feel inadequate or unworthy by highlighting other people's success and happiness. Now, how many of us sit on social media sometimes scrolling through and think, oh, look at how far she's got. Oh, look at what he's doing. Why can't I do that? Again, those are the forces out there in the universe encouraging comparison, encouraging you to compare yourself to others in order to hold you back. So how are we going to overcome that? First of all, this is something we say all the time. It's what we did when we started this call this morning. We practice gratitude. Focus on your own journey by cultivating daily gratitude for what you have achieved and the blessings that you have in your life. And this shifts the focus away from what others are doing and puts the focus squarely on you. Okay? Now, this is a hard one. This is a hard one. Limit social media exposure because many of us are small businesses and we need to be on social media. But we need to be on social media in order to excel our businesses, in order to generate revenue, right? That's why we need to be on social media. What we need to do is stop mindlessly scrolling on social media. So take intentional breaks from social media. Or get this one, I love this, unfollow accounts that trigger feelings of inadequacy. So instead, follow accounts that inspire or that uplift you, okay? And celebrate others. This is something that we say a lot on these calls as well. When you feel the urge to compare, turn it into a practice of celebrating other people's successes. And this shift from comparison to celebration creates positive energy instead of envy. Drop a 2 in the chat. Drop a 2 in the chat if you know that sometimes you compare yourself to others, but you know you need to do better. I'm gonna drop a 2. I'm gonna drop a 2 myself in the chat because I know that sometimes I compare myself to others. I see the 2s coming in. So we're all in the same boat. We're not here by ourselves. We're not here alone. Okay, we all feel the same way. So let's support each other. Let's support each other. The other thing, the next thing that ChatGPT would do, create distractions. It would create distractions. It would keep you overwhelmed with non-essential tasks, with societal expectations and distractions in order to steal away your time and your energy. And this will stop you from focusing on what truly matters. And what truly matters? Self-growth, purpose, and pursuing your dreams. So how do we handle distractions? Boundaries. We set clear boundaries. Create a daily schedule that prioritizes what truly matters. Yeah. Designate times for work, designate times for self-care, designate time for family. Practice saying no. No to unnecessary commitments. And you know what I say? No is a complete sentence. You can't do it? No. You don't owe nobody no explanation? No is a complete sentence. Set your boundaries and stick to your boundaries. Stand up for your boundaries. Implement time blocking. Now, we did a whole session, which is in my portal on time management, time blocking, but implement time blocking. So use blocking techniques to focus on one task at a time without interruptions. And this will really help you in staying positive and not leaving you all scatterbrained, okay? And create a distraction-free zone. Now, I have a storage cupboard. It looks like my office. It's an office. I've turned it into an office, but this is actually a storage cupboard. But this is my distraction-free zone. So not everybody has a space in their house where they can have like a cupboard and transform it into an office. But find a quiet spot in a corner somewhere. And this is your zone. And let people know it is your zone. So establish an environment where you can work on your purpose without any distractions. Make it a phone-free zone if you can. Um, no TV, no clutter. It just keeps you, will help to keep you nice and focused and away from distractions. Quick time check, make sure I'm not going on. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Drop a three in the chat if you know you get distracted sometimes and you know you should handle it better. Drop the three to come in. Wow, Suzanne, you're in there fast. You know that you get distracted. I'm the same way. I get distracted too. Yeah, the threes are coming in. Three, 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 three. I see those coming in. So everyone gets distracted, and we do need to set up our boundaries a bit better. Fear, false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. Fear. So ChatGPT would perpetuate fear. It would convince you that stepping out of your comfort zone is too risky. But what do I always say about your comfort zone? I got this from my mentor Nikki. Your comfort zone is your broke zone, right? So it would convince you that stepping out of your comfort zone is too risky, which would what? Leave you broke. It would leave you broke. So you need to step out of your comfort zone. So it would highlight every possible worst case scenario. So that fear of failure, that fear of rejection, or that judgment, that fear of judgment keeps you from taking action towards your goals. But again, your comfort zone is your broke zone, but also success is on the other side of your comfort zone. So if you stay in your comfort zone, success will not come. You have to break out of that. So what are we going to do? We're going to conquer our fear. So we're going to break tasks into small steps, right? Because fear often comes from being overwhelmed. So break your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. And this creates a sense of progress and reduces that fear of failure. Make a list. I've got a whiteboard up on my wall and I make a list of my goals and break them down into steps. And as I achieve things, I cross it off. So it gives me that feeling of completion of doing something and progress. Adopt a growth mindset. So shift the mindset from what if I fail to what can I learn by this? So fail forwards. We had a whole session on failing forwards again in my portal. So make sure you visit the portal and look for that session. But fail forward. And by viewing challenges as learning opportunities, fear can be diminished. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to visualize success. And me and my ladies on our private mentorship last night, we talked about visualization and how important it is. So practice visualization techniques where you imagine yourself succeeding, where you see yourself there in your mind's eye before you get there. And this helps replace fearful thoughts with confident ones. And the thing is about visualization, like I said, you have to go there before you get there. That's the thing about visualization. And be wild with your visualization. What do you really want to happen in your life? How much money are you earning? What are you doing with your life? How many products are you selling? Who are you selling for? And write it, visualize it, and then write it all down. Put it all down on paper. Last week we spoke about the power of writing your vision. It was one of the Bible verses that we spoke about last week. So visualize it and write it down. And the last one we're going to talk about this week, Suzanne says, I spent 3 days with Lee McQueen. He visualized winning The Apprentice, and he did. That is visualization right there. That is visualization right there. I have visualized my car. I visualized my car. I visualized the villa that I live in. Before I moved to Qatar, I saw this neighborhood. I wanted to live in this neighborhood. It was a little bit out of we thought it was a little bit out of our budget, but I was like, nah, they're going to come to us. They're going to want us. I visualized living here, and now we live here. I visualized the car that we drove. I went into the showroom of the car that I wanted. It was out of our budget. I sat in the car that I wanted, down to the color of the seats, and took pictures in that car and visualized myself driving that car, looking at the pictures. We got the car. We got the car. So it works. It works, definitely. The last thing I'm going to talk about is external validation. So ChatGPT would magnify external validation. It would make you overly reliant on the approval of others. And if you need constant validation from your family, from your friends, or from society, you are going to be too afraid to take bold steps, that go against the grain or lead you down an unconventional path. I've just got a comment coming. Let me read this one. Same with my current flat. My landlord actually said she didn't know why, but she was holding it for me, hoping I would accept. Adina, brilliant. But this is the power of visualization. People think, some people think it's cookie. No, it's not. It literally works. Just visualize yourself. Where are you going to hang your clothes up? What is the color scheme of your dream house? Just visualize everything. It will come to pass. It will come to pass. So how do you overcome the need for external validation? First of all, seek internal validation. So reflect on your own values and standards for success rather than seeking approval from others, right? And you can do this by journaling. Journal about your personal achievements can really, really help with that internal validation. So look for validation from yourself, okay? Affirm your own decisions. When making decisions, ask yourself if the choice aligns with your values rather than how others will perceive it. Is this something that you're doing because this is what you believe in? Or is it something that you're doing because you think this is what society wants you to do? Right? So affirm your own decisions. Let it come from within. And this last point, limit sharing. Now, this is the hard one. Because when we get a good idea, right, we want to share it with the world. We want to tell everybody about it. But if you're in the beginning stages and you're just forming this idea, right? Remember, you were the person that was given this idea. This idea was downloaded into you. So you see the vision for it. When you tell your best friend, when you tell the man in the chicken shop, when you tell your mom or your dad, and they don't have that vision that was downloaded to you, they're going to come with all the reasons why it can't work. And that will deflate you. So avoid sharing every milestone. Avoid sharing ideas until they're fully formed. And this really reduces the need for external feedback and it reduces the need for praise in the early stages as well. And it also reduces people putting you off of your idea because they don't have your vision. Drop a three in the chat if limited sharing is something that you need to do. If you have to limit your sharing because you know that some of the people in your life don't think the way that you do. You know what I mean? They don't think the way that you do, so they put you off. Remember, we on this call, we are part of this 3% club, right? Remember this, 97% of the people out there work for 3% of the world. 97% of the world work for 3% of the world. It means that 97% of the world don't have our thinking. It means 97% of the world are stuck in their box. They're stuck in their comfort zone. And any thought of coming out of that comfort zone or that comfort box scares the crap out of them. So don't share your ideas with the 97%. Even if they love you, even if you love them, if they don't have your mindset, don't share it with them. Find people that have your mindset and have your way of thinking to share it with instead. Okay? Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And as usual, I like to finish with a quote. So my quote today is, break free from what holds you back and step boldly into the life you were always meant to live. So this quote really emphasizes the idea of overcoming internal and external barriers that prevent you from reaching your full potential. So break free from what holds you back really refers to breaking free from doubt, breaking free from fears, limited beliefs, and distractions that can keep you stuck or can keep you hesitant, okay? The second part, step boldly into the life that you were always meant to live. This really encourages you to be confident, take decisive action towards the life aligned with your true purpose and with your passions. It's a call to embrace courage and determination and to live authentically. That's my favorite thing. Live authentically and fully. Leave behind whatever you think may be keeping you from your path of success. So drop a yes in the chat for me. Drop a Y. You don't have to type the whole word. Drop a Y in the chat if you know that you need to break free from what holds you back. What is holding you back? Take a deep deep think about it. You know, do some meditation and think about what's holding you back and break free from it so that you can step into that life, into that abundance that you know is rightfully yours. Okay, I see all the whys coming through. I can see a lot of people gonna be breaking free this season. Okay, like the song said at the very beginning, this is our winning season. This is our winning season. So we're gonna break free. And with that being said, I spoke about community. I just want to drop my group in there. So I'm a part of many groups, and I've also formed my own group. I'm sorry, I can't get my words. I'm too excited. Wealth Pioneers. Wealth Pioneers. That is the group I formed in Skool. Now, Skool is free for you to join my group for the moment. It's free to join. There are lots of things happening in that group. There's lots of developments coming on. So my advice, join now. Click the link. Team, if you could drop the link in there for me. Join my Skool group. It is free to join at the moment, and it is a community to transform your mindset. We talk about income strategies in there, essential skills, financial independence. So I really help you to ignite your potential and start a path to financial success. But it is also a great community. I have property owners in there, I've got property developers in there, I've got sales specialists in there, I've got a swim coach, lawyers, accountants, you know. So we're always remember your network is your net worth. So get in there, start to network, introduce yourself. You never know who you'll find. Maybe your next person that you're going to collaborate with. I don't know. Somebody's in there for you. So click the link and join my free Skool group. Okay. Also, when you join the Skool group, let me just say this, introduce yourself. And then if you go to the top of the Skool group, you're going to see the classroom. Go into the classroom and you're going to see all my past recordings. Some of them that I spoke about today, they will all be in there. Now, we are looking for you. We are sharing our platform, okay? So we're calling all storytellers, motivators, change makers. We're inviting you to speak on our Rebuild Queens platform. So whether you've overcome a challenge, whether you've discovered a powerful lesson, or you simply have a message that could uplift others, this is a chance to share your voice. So join us as we create a space for powerful conversations that inspire and energize. Every Thursday morning at 7 a.m., we are going to be hosting a guest speaker, and it could be you. We have had some amazing stories shared on our platform, and we cannot wait to hear yours. So we come together to ignite our potential, and we really, really, really want you to be a part of it. So if you get hold of myself, Danielle, Adina, Joan, we will get you onto the platform to share your story one Thursday. Now, we have had a lot of requests, and it's kind of difficult to keep up. So what I'm going to be doing is when you contact us, we're going to be sharing a link with you. Register on that link, and you're going to see a calendar. You just click into the next available date, and that's when you can share your story. Because when you start, you're like, there's too many names. You can't keep track of everything on paper and on Excel. So I'm gonna get a form that we just click the link and click into the next available date, because wow, I can't believe how many people are. Thank you, Adina. Like, I can't believe how many people are excited to share their story on our platform. So we definitely want it to be used, and look out for that link. And with that being said, the last thing to say is thank you so much. I've really enjoyed talking to you this morning. This topic about, you know, how the devil or how evil can stop you from progressing has been absolutely amazing, not just for me to find out about and read about, but also for me to be able to share with you. So now we know how to combat those things. Now, this morning was just half of what I found on ChatGPT. Next week, I'm going to share the second half for you. Okay, so make sure you tune in next week in order to see it. And make sure you're following me on Instagram and, of course, on Skool as well. And if you are on the recording on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. The links for Skool and Instagram are also down below on YouTube. And make sure to join next week, Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. UK time, 9 a.m. Qatar time, 2 a.m. Barbados and Caribbean time, 6 p.m. Australia. I don't know, but make sure you join and share this link with everyone. Please invite everyone onto this call who needs a push in the morning, because men and women are welcome. We start the week strong on Mondays. Let's end it strong on Fridays as well to go through the weekend. So Right, let me minimize so I can see you guys. Now, when we started on these calls, it was a jump in January challenge, and we're still jumping in January. We're still jumping in January, so we're still taking our supplements. This one I'm taking my Alive shot. This is Skin and Beauty. If you're interested in getting your hands on any Alive shots or anything else, please get back to the person that put you onto this call. We also have our Forex trading. Many of you on here are a part of the gold crew. So we trade gold on the Forex market. And I know a lot of you have seen about gold and about trading on the internet, and there's a lot of scammers out there. And I get it. There are lots of scammers out there, and you don't know who to trust. But let me just say this. Now you know somebody who trades. Now you know somebody who actually does it legitimately. So whether it's myself that invited you onto the call or somebody else that invited you onto the call, get back to them and they can tell you how to safely trade in the Forex market. Okay? They can show you what we do and the methods that we use in order to get you onto the Forex market and get you making some money from your phone, get you making some Wi-Fi money, yeah? So get back to the person that invited you onto the call. What other announcements have we got to make today? Adina, Joan, Danielle, if you're on, what other announcements have we got to make? We've got Christmas parties coming up. So if you're part of the Rebuild community, or NVU, we have our Christmas party coming up on 21st of December in Brighton. Make sure you get your tickets now if you're part of the Eagles. If you're part of the Eagles, make sure that you get to our Christmas party, which is on the 5th of December, I believe. Tickets are still available, but they're in limited supply now. So if you intend on going to that, make sure you click the link and get onto that one as well. February, Come As You Are. Come As You Are Breakthrough Back for Queens. That's on the 22nd of February as well. If you're interested in going to that, please get back to the person that invited you onto the call so they can hook you up with tickets. And of course, we have our Rebuild retreats coming up. If you go onto Nikki's profile on Instagram, Nikki Sutherland, you will be able to find out all the information for the upcoming retreats and apply to those retreats. Now, I've done retreats with both of my mentors, Nick and Nikki, and I can tell you this, retreats will change your life. So if you have the opportunity to attend a retreat, listen, you will have breakthroughs like you would not believe. You will figure things out about yourself that you didn't even know. You will form bonds with people that were strangers just before. Thank you, Adina. You will form bonds with strangers that you didn't even know before, and they will become lifelong friends. Some of my closest friends, Adina, Danielle, Marcia, Joan, some of my closest friends that I've met through the Rebuild community. And yeah, we're always there for each other. We support each other. So yeah, get onto a retreat, form some bonds, get some support in your life. And with that being said, it's been a pleasure to speak to you this morning. Take your supplements, get back to the person that invited you onto the call, and we will see you same link next week, Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. Your latest really hit 1 million views. Get out of there, Adina. That's absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, congratulations, congratulations. Wow, 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 wow. Congratulations to Dino. Your reel has gone viral. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you for being on. Thank you for being on. And we shall see you next week.